What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's talk about Terra Luna Classic in this video, because in my live streams, I've been getting a lot of comments that have been basically saying, "Hey, we've seen where you've come from, right? You talked about this Terra Luna Classic position for a year, and in the beginning, you were so hopeful to say that." This was going to get to $1. It was going to get to, $100 back to all time highs and everything was going to be set in stone. Well, I have an explanation as to why, I'm so much more positive about things getting to a certain level then. And then, we see it a year on and why we're not as positive to get to those levels, but still positive to get to a positive level from at least, where I invested at, definitely where I invested at, which is insanely low. So before we get started in this, I wanted to talk about the fact that you physically do not have to believe in Terra Luna Classic. I believe in Terra Luna Classic and I believe in it in different levels, right? Different places. And I'm going to explain exactly why I think, or thought that it can get to certain levels and why I think it can get to other levels now. And I also don't want you guys anymore to confuse the word can with will, right? There's a difference, right? It can get to a certain place or it will get to a certain place. And if I truly believe that it will get there, I will say that. So before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the links that are in the description. It does, help out for referral links and all that other stuff. I have a Kick link down below. It should be the first link in the description if you want to, follow me on another streaming platform. But like I said, let's talk about Terra Luna Classic a little bit because I really don't care if you believe whether it's going to get to a certain place. The reason why I make these videos is to tell you what I believe, where I stand, and why I stand at these places. So, let's go ahead and dive into this and show you guys what's happening with Terra Luna Classic, and then we'll get into why I believe that this could be the case. So, anyways, we're sitting at about 408311. We're up about 1% on the day, seeing it at about a $500 million market cap. There's a fly here that won't go away. $500 million market cap. And we're looking at a $30 million volume day, which is up about 70%. So that's not bad at all. Looking at the volume to market cap ratio, we're seeing 6.26%. In volume market cap ratio, which is not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. We understand that the circulating supply with the 5.8 trillion or the total supply of 6.8 trillion, and we have an unlimited max supply. They can mint as much as they can. But minting is turned off right now, so mainly you just have burning that's burning down that supply. Now, in the beginning stages of Terra Luna Classic, or beginning stages of where I invested at Terra Luna Classic, which was 6 zeros. I believed that this was easily going to make that move, right? That was going to make that transition to burn a lot more because it was set, right? Everything was set to where it should burn more in order to recover everything. You have to decrease that volume, decrease that supply in order to get back to normal. Restore the algorithm and repeg USTC. That was the plan from the start. Set up burning. We saw a 1.2% burn. I was like, look, this is good. If we can get this on and off chain, we are fantastic. And that's what the thought was through KuCoin. The thought was through Binance. The thought was through a lot of different platforms. Even though a ton didn't mention it, we only needed it from the top two, basically. Well, it wasn't a full confirmation. It was just like, we'll talk about it after we get the on-chain launched. And I don't think there was many conversations that happened. It was more of like threats. Hey, we'll boycott Binance if you don't implement the 1.2. We'll boycott KuCoin if you don't implement the 1.2. And then the places that did implement it, like MEXC and Coinin, we decided to neglect them because they were already doing it. We didn't focus on them, and they didn't see any more volume. So they were like, you know what? Whatever. We're just gonna stop doing it as well because it seems like y'all don't really care. Um, So with that being said, I saw the opportunity and I said, hey, it can get to a level of $1 or $100 or whatever, because with this burn, it would be fantastic. And I think it would be able to get there as long as we see majority of the volume also be included in that tax. But then the community kind of changed. And that's the reason why my thought of saying, hey, this can get there with a high percentage chance, to kind of starting to, dwindle down in that chance of how it can get to $1 or $100 or whatever, right? Because the community, right? Us in the community, we started to vote on things and we started to believe in more utility side of things. When I said, hey, we should just be focusing on getting this supply down. It's a recovery mission. And right now we're giving up on this recovery mission to restore utility in a position to where it wasn't meant to have this same utility at this level of a supply. The utility, the main situation that was supposed to happen was to be there as a big support, one, governance, and two, as a large support to USTC. Well, it's there as a governance, right? And we're using it that way. But the issue is around USTC, and we're not seeing that recovery. And it was a problem. So that's what really changed my mindset. As to what's the percentage that it can get back to $1 or $100 or something like that, right? A $40 billion market cap. Now, market cap, I still believe in where this can get to. It's just the overall supply numbers, I believe, has changed. I'm starting to think of it as, if we can't burn any of the supply, even though I believe we're going to continue to burn the supply, if we cannot burn any of the supply, can we get to a level of a penny? And that's where my mindset has kind of shifted towards. And yes, we definitely can get there. And I believe that we will get there, or close to there, where we will see a retracement. Because every time we get to a significant point, we see it pull back a little bit, or even a lot of bit, right? Because people will start taking a lot of their gains. So again, that's where I am. Because if you see a $58 billion market cap at these current supply levels, that would be 1 penny. So it's not a ridiculous level to get to. It's not something that's unbelievable. And that's what I want to wrap my head around, is not having all of these other things that all these other factors that you have to really hone in on and make sure that those things happen in order to see all of these numbers hit, all of these different milestones hit. Because if we need to see utility established, if we need to see burning that's happening, we need to see the algorithm back in place, we need to see a restore of USTC, then you know that there's so many different things that have to happen. And if one of those things doesn't happen, then we don't see all of those things happen. So if we just see the adoption, the amount of people that are a part of Terra Luna Classic, and we see more of a bull run, Terra Luna Classic can easily find its way to reach up to some of those levels, to where it's dropping 1 0, it's dropping 2 zeros. And that's why I'm so strong on Terra Luna Classic getting to 1 penny, and not really so much on Terra Luna Classic getting to $1. However, I still will hold some at some of those higher levels, because even right now, I captured my initial investment. I captured a lot of profit. So I can sit on what I have, which is about $5,000 worth of Terra Luna Classic. And I'm sure there's other people that have captured profit as well. So let me know what you think about it, right? I'm always interested in what people think, but honestly, it shouldn't change your opinion. What I say shouldn't change your opinion at all. It should be 10% of what you decide to do. 90% of it should be you pulling the trigger and making that buy or making that sell, because you either believe in it or you don't. But guys, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.